Welcome to Sage Circle. I'm Amythyst. Today I'm doing channeled messages from Bast or Bastet, the Egyptian goddess. There are 3 piles to choose from. Now, honestly, before I get into this, I just want to say I have a visitor here right now. This little thing on the wall here is a baby snail. I'm not joking, it's tiny. The little things on its head, it's so little. So for whatever reason, that little message is here for people. I'm not sure what snail means. I mean, I know overall it means about, not being game enough to step out of your comfort zone sometimes. There's multiple different meanings. It's about, carrying everything, like bearing the brunt of things on your shoulders all the time and things like that. It can also mean having everything at your disposal. You don't have to reach to outside sources to get what you need and things like that. But, oh, look at this little snail. Thank you, Bast. Thank you, Bast, for this beautiful little thing here. He's gone inside his shell. Okay, I'll stop being a weirdo. Never. All right, so I am doing channeled messages from Bastet or Bas today. I love Bas. So what I'm going to be doing is giving out my announcements as usual, and you guys can decide which pile you want to pick. So this will be 1, 2, and 3, and I'll give the channeled messages. So first of all, thank you to all my subscribers, new and old, regardless of where you came in on this journey. I'm grateful. Thank you very much. Thank you to all my readings that have been booked and all the donations I received. I'm really grateful. Thank you very much. Shout out to my soul family, Vicky D'Souza at Angel Heart Readings. Please suss out Vicky's channel. She's very good at what she does. She's a good psychic medium and gives really a gentle approach to her readings. It's a lot gentler than me, let me tell you. I'm quite abrupt. And then shout out to Chris Firestone, SilverWolf Tarot 1111. That's my fiance. Shout out, babe. Go suss out Chris's channel. Chris is fantastic with tarot. No nonsense approach and hits the nail on the head every bloody time. And that's a fact. So I'm actually dedicating this reading with channeled messages from Bast to Tanisha and Zay. This is for you, girls. Thank you very much. I love you both so very much. I couldn't imagine my life without you. And this is for you. This is for everyone, but I'm dedicating this to you girls. So I have written some information down. So the Bast card here, it says Bastet of 174 hertz. Somebody's got throat issues again. Hang on a minute. Excuse me. Somebody's having issues with throat. Okay, so Bastet of hertz 174. Now I've written down what hertz 174 covers, so I'll read this now as an overall. So it is a frequency music that helps with back pain, foot and leg pain, and lower back pain and migraines, and it's really magical on the brain tissue and enhances the emotional power, which encourages the sense of safety, love and courage, and helps to heal a person quickly. Not surprising, because Bast is the goddess of the moon, and she is also a goddess of protection, of family, of good health, and of good luck, and of children as well, and cats, of course. Not just children, all people, but she is very loving and giving. And her opposite, well, not opposite, I guess she's a yin and yang element, because there's Sekhmet, which is pretty much the same as Bast, but Sekhmet has a lioness opposed to a cat. So it's almost like Bastet is the calmer, maternal sort of quality of the goddess, and then Sekhmet is the when the lion roar, you've pushed that to the point of a roar being needed. So let's move this. Pile 3, pile 2, pile 1. Let's do this. Oh, little snail. Oh my God. Let's see what we've got here. Guide. The illuminated path. Wow. And number 21. That could look like somebody you know in the card there. Look, that woman's got light pouring out of her hand, and she's pointing to the ground with the other finger. And we've got the silver wolf here, the wolf. So there's a lot of protection going on around her. And it's interesting because this is channel messages from Bast. So let's see what comes up. Please, Bast. Guides. I'm getting told people need to rally around family at this time, regardless of your family being blood or other. It's a really important time to have time with your family. This is what your message is with pile 1. This is about family or lack of family in your life and using resources and people around you to incorporate what that feeling of family is. How amazing. That little snail, by the way, I have a cat statue here, right? And this is going on my altar, or I'm making a specific altar for the full moon next week just for Bast, opposed to all the other altars I'll have going over the moon. But that little snail, she's been in the garden for 18 months, that particular statue of Bast, and I believe that little snail has come in from there. So I'm not surprised it's appeared right now. So, all right. So, yeah, you need to tune into family at this time. What have we got here? Achievement, effort plus intention. Oh, wow, buffalo. Oh, number 49, we've got clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, and trust. Oh, can I just have one more? No, Bast is saying, no, we're going to give some messages from here. Fair enough. Right, so just let me channel. Oh, the energy from Bast is just fantastic. Very royal, very regal, very spiritual, very knowledgeable. There's just like a cloak of knowledge just sort of pouring off Bast's energy. She's right behind me. She's bending down low near me and she's touching my back, the center, between the center of my shoulder blades. Wow. Okay. Her eyes are changing color at the moment. We've got like the topaz rainbow quartz or whatever it's called, sort of colors flickering through her eyes. Wow. Okay. So what Bast is saying is, at this point in your life, if things aren't working out for you with people that you have love and care for, the illuminated path. This is a message from Bast that she is lighting the path up for you to have that level of family that you're seeking. If you're having issues with people in your family, but you love them dearly, this is also a message from Bast that she's bringing in outside sources to help you. For example, wolves here and buffaloes come up, so I recommend, and snail. So we've got animals all around at the moment. Now Bast is saying with the achievement, effort plus intention card, that what you put out you will get back. Don't give up and don't feel discouraged about what's going on around you at this time. If you're feeling a bit lost or a bit shaken, or you don't know which way to turn in your life, because what you're putting out will be matched. It already is being matched. It's not like a matter of you need to wait for that energy to be matched back. It's already happening, but you haven't experienced that yet necessarily. Bast is saying do not give up. Bast is saying call on her and she will give you that level of love that you're seeking at this time and give you the protection that you need. She has said she does want everybody to know, regardless of what pile gets picked today, you are covered by Bast for protection, and at this time, and particularly the children, if there's children in your life. So the clairvoyance card, inspiration, interpretation, and trust. Bast is saying that tradition is very different from her time, from her life when she was walking the earth, toes in the sand, she says, opposed to how things are now. But traditionally, there is still that level of clairvoyance. Now, this woman is scurrying or something like that. There's like sage or something pouring out of the pot. Something's going on here. And there's like this cloaked sort of vibe going on here, and the woman's wearing pink. And what Bast is saying is that it's really important at this time to listen to your gut feeling and look out for the signs and synchronicities that are going on around you. Don't mistake something. Don't fob something off and go, oh, maybe that is not right about such and such person or what have you. Bast is saying that what you need to do is really work out who needs to stay in your family energy and who doesn't. If it's very difficult for you to pull away now, for example, from immediate family or things of that nature, it's really important to set the wheels in motion and call on Bast. You are highly guided. Archangel Metatron's here as well. Oh, Spirit of the West, number 33. Now, you could actually live west of somewhere, or West Terrace, or West whatever. that could be of a significance to you, or Spirit of the West, if you look up what that means on the medicine wheel, because there's more than one type of medicine wheel, not just shamanic. Try and look up what that means for the Egyptian world as well. That'll give you some clarity. We've got balance. Oh, the yin and yang. Look, this is what I was saying. The Bast and the lioness. I said that earlier. The duality. Yes, Spirit is saying it's really important to remember that you are one of the same. There's shadow and there's light. Oh my God, Amun-Ra. Woo! So, Goddess of the Moon, look, there's that fiery element there. You need to get the balance that you're trying to find right now. And by not communicating with certain people, it could be the way to go. And we've got gather. Now, you need to get as much information as you can about your situations going on around you. If things in your family life are okay, but you're having issues with a friend, or you know that your friend has got something going on in their life and they're not really being honest or realistic, Spirit's saying that you need to gather your strength to walk away from that situation. There's animals all through this card. There's a bird here. This hummingbird is actually giving this woman some information, giving her the information that she needs at this time. Bast is saying that it's time to cleanse. People need to, with this particular pile, people need to eat cleaner. Eat rice, eat grain if you can eat grain, eat oats, make homemade muesli if you can, or granola or whatever you call it, or get some really good organic stuff. Bast is saying that that will actually help clear up the spaces and energies that people feel blocked all through their prana tube, all through their field at the moment. She's also saying red is a very significant color for people at this time. And if you can wear red or have red around you somehow, that will actually give you the root energy that you need. We've got Skybridge, possibility for union. Wow. So what Bast is saying right now is that for those people that have got new friends coming into their life and they really feel as though they are family some way, somehow, Spirit's saying that your link is going to be joined in that spiritual element. It says Skybridge, possibility for union. This card isn't about romance. This card, I mean, it might involve your partner's family, for example, or whatever's going on. There could be drama there or something. But this is more so about who you class as your family in your own immediate life. And like I said, sometimes friends are more family than blood relatives. So whatever you're feeling about certain people coming into your life, yes, this is exactly how it's supposed to be. And notice that they're merging here, but there's all these paths after they merge going up into the light. Spirit's saying that this is just the beginning, and to buckle down because you've got some amazing friendships coming now. Stars in the sky, limitless and possibility. Limitless possibility. Are you kidding me? And possibility for union. And look at this other card. The moon and the sun. The moon element and the sun. So get your balance that you need. Walk away from people that aren't serving you. We've got Spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. Yeah, Spirit's saying you've been sitting still for too long. You may be stagnant. You mightn't know which way to turn. You don't know what to do. Spirit's saying now is the time to actually call on Bast to get the energy match what you need. Bast is saying that people really do need to strip back to basic. It's not about, caring what other people think. Bast is saying get out your jewelry. Bast is saying dress gorgeous just to go up to the grocery center. Do your hair, do your makeup if you're a female, or you're a male that's into those things, or you're genderless, whoever, whatever, right? I don't split hairs here. Bast is saying dress in your finery and go to the local fruit and vegetable shop and do what you need to do there. Like, it's okay at this time. Pull out that energy from within you. The snails here. You have everything you need around you. I am getting told there could be a snake in the grass somewhere though, and you need to be careful. And if it's the first person you think of, well, you need to work on that. Bast is saying call on her for help. Oh, look, Amun-Ra has come up. Bast's father. We've got shush, safe word. Yes, I'm getting told that you really need to be careful about who you talk and who you don't talk to about what's going on in your life at the moment. We've got spiral and we've got fort. So this is your home. This is where you live. This is your home. I'm not surprised a little snail's come up today. Bast is saying you have everything you need within you, whether it's your physical self or within your home. All your resources are accessible. And if you're going, bullshit, that's impossible, Bast is saying all your resources are accessible. If you can't see them or you don't know what they are now, don't worry. That will be coming into fruition. Trust and have faith in Bast. I'm getting told Bast would have really appreciated if people could actually light a candle in her honor over this next full moon, which I'm doing something to that degree anyway. I'll be doing a whole ritual for her. But we've got the spiral of life, the spiral of yourself, your center, your core, and this is everything else going on around you. Just remember to spin around yourself and fuck everybody else that's going on around you. If people aren't being respectful, it's time to move them on. And that's the honest truth. Amun-Ra, the sun god. I love Amun-Ra. He is one of my main spirit guides. Amun-Ra. So he's popped in to say that level of duality when it comes to the sun and the moon balance. That is his daughter, the sun and the moon. And here is in here today to say, are we talking about family? I'm here to represent. Wow, thank you, Amun-Ra. Yeah, just be mindful who you talk to and the information you give out. I've got to go on to the next pile shortly. So let's see what we've got here. We've got refills. So this cup always means to me about refilling your own cup, replenishing your own cup. You know, if that's you know, if you need to pour some of your energy into somebody else's cup spiritually, and then that way you can actually have yours refilled up in a different way, well, Spirit says you need to walk down that channel. I am getting told that this could also mean for people at this time that people are a bit lost or don't know which way to turn or how to enhance their spiritual elements of their life, their spirituality somehow. And Spirit's saying Bast will help you. That's why Bast is in everybody's reading today, to ask Bast for the guidance and be patient. It'll come. And we've got sleep, slow down. Oh, this is my favorite card in this whole deck. Can I have one or two more of those, please? And we've got bliss, open your door to the divine. Yeah, there's your fort. Open your door. You've got everything you need. And the last one says journey. Your life is a sacred gift. There's a badger here, there's an owl down here, there's a rabbit up here, there's the moon, there's a lot going on, there's the sun in the background there. This is about family element, the balance of what you need to bring into your life. I am getting told, for those of you that are sad and lost and really don't know which way to turn, Spirit's saying Bast is your family. Spirit's saying that there are people in your life, regardless of how much you love them and you want them in your life, it's really important to step away from them at this time if there is toxicity. Bast is trying to protect you from what's going on around you to help you flourish and ascend in your own life. We've got intuition. This is your final card. This is your fortune cookie card. And Bast is saying, trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. Wow. Now, I did say that something about intuition earlier. I can't remember what it was. But you need to listen to your gut feeling. Yeah, I think the first card that came out, wasn't it? Hang on a minute. Yeah, the illuminated path. You've got energy pouring out of you at this time. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, okay? And Spirit of the West. I don't really know what that means. I've only ever just started using this deck. This is like I opened it yesterday. But Spirit's saying 33. That's a power number. And whatever the West means to you, again, look up on the medicine wheel or what have you. You will get the answers that you are seeking. Little snail still there. So Bast just wants to say, in love and blessings, yeah, and she's saying for those of you that don't drink alcohol, drink some ginger beer or something like that at this time. That'll really help you shift energy. All right, thank you, Bast. Second pile, we've got wild winds. Wow, number 42. So the first pile was about the family dynamic for people, what they've got going on in their life at this time. Just so everybody knows, there's a little snail here, a little snail, literally. All right, let's see what we've got here. Bast. What would you like to say? Ooh, I love it. Bast has changed her outfit. Oh, she's a bit more serious in this pile. This pile is about business, about, you know, sticking to business and strictly business and just, business elements. And that doesn't necessarily mean career, but there is definitely messages here from Bast, and she is now in a completely different outfit. And it's more of a traditional or ceremonial or, you know, ritual sort of outfit. We've got adjustment, looking back, moving forward. Wow. Yeah, and give thanks. I'm just getting told that right now. She just said gratitude. She whispered it in my right ear. Gratitude. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, Bast, aren't you gorgeous? Oh, thank you for coming in. We've got go with the flow, letting go, cleansing and receiving. And one more, duality, many meanings, misunderstandings. Wow. Well, this woman's holding a skull here. She's reading a book and she's got a a candle going here, and there's all this sort of energy pouring out of her crown. So this definitely could be some ritualistic or occult stuff going on, witchy poo things. You could be witchy poo. You might be wanting to get that witchy poo element off the ground. I'm not surprised this lady's wearing a red dress, because I actually said in pile 1 that Bast wants people to wear red at this time. Interesting, to help with one's balancing of the root chakra. So let me just get one more of these. Can I get another one, please, Bast? Thank you. She says, deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. Ah, right. Give me a minute. I know what this pile's for. Just let me have a conversation with Bast quietly. Just give me a minute. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wow, this is an amazing pile. Well, all the other one was too. Okay, so what Bast is saying is, the reason why I know now that Bast has changed to some sort of ceremonial or ritual sort of outfit, and there's a bit more of a business-like sort of energy around Bast coming off her at the moment, is to do with the fact that this card's come up. Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. Now, the stuff coming out of this woman's crown here, there's an owl coming out of this woman's crown here, and energy all across her front. There's that pillar of light of going out from Bast, and there's also all this big beautiful swirl going behind. So what Bast is saying is, all your thoughts, feelings and emotions at this time to do with whatever's going on in your immediate world is all about your spiritual growth, your spiritual ascension. It's about what you do and don't need, and you feeling like you've come so far, but there's a link, like a click, there's something missing, like you could just click your fingers and pull that into fruition, but you don't know what it is. You don't know what way to turn. You might be getting headaches, you might be feeling foggy in your head, you might be feeling cloudy, you might be feeling in your element, as in your feminine power at this time. But what Bast is saying is, it's actually a really important time to work on the Akashic record. And she's actually saying to me, she's good friends with Archangel Metatron, and she's saying that they have had many an hour of conversation involving the Akashic, and she said that's not what they call it. They call it something else. It's a language that I don't know and I can't pronounce it, but I can hear the word. Thank you for sharing that with us, Bast. So what Bast is saying is, it's a really important time to knuckle down, to get a book, to make your own book of shadows if that's what you're into. You might already have one, but you need a separate book. Oh, the energy of this is amazing. So what Bast is saying is, you really need to pinpoint what areas of your life are feeling affected, what areas of your life that you're struggling with and you feel like you can't get a grasp on, or you might be a bit lost at this point in time, or you know there should be something different going on, but you can't pinpoint it. Bast is saying you need to get serious about what's going on around you. And Bast is saying you guys are serious when it comes to your spirituality, but there's a link of something missing here. Something isn't clicking into place because of the past life influences and the unknown feelings, deep emotions, right? And like I said, the hurts, you need to look up the hurt stuff. Again, the hurts music helps with back pain, foot and leg pain, lower back and migraines, and it's magical on the brain tissue and enhances emotional power, which encourages a sense of safety, love, courage, and helps with healing a person quickly. Okay, so you really need to get that hurt crack-a-lackin'. What else have we got here? Wow, this is beautiful. Oh, we've got Warrior Woman. Holy guacamole. Isn't this woman fabulous? Her third eye is popping. Oh my gosh. Amun-Ra is popping up everywhere. He came up in the last reading as well. Oh, can I just have one or two more of these, please, Bast? Sure, she says. Transform with Raven. Whoa. This woman's got the long dark hair down here, okay? There's the red coming from the heart space, but this woman's got the red dress on that's the long hair, and there's those swirls coming out of the head, all right? So just give me a minute. Whew, yeah, okay, thank you. Yes, that's why Bast wants people to wear red, as with pile 1, as with the second pile. It's really important to tap into your root space at the moment. It doesn't mean your root is not grounded. It doesn't mean your root's not how it should be. It's just keeping that root fully overactive. She said she wants people to overactivate their root chakra just for the next couple of days. How long, Bast? Including now, forward 3 days. So every day, if you could just do a small tune up on YouTube or something of your root and wear red, just every day from now, and then 3 days from now on top of that. So 3.5 days, for example, okay? Or you could class it as 4, I suppose. Bast is saying it's because you have that past life healing that needs to be done, and no amount of shamanic healing, no amount of, Reiki, no amount of energy clearing from another person can actually give you what you're seeking. This comes from within, and you need to help yourself. It's strictly business. And I said that earlier, warrior woman, regardless of your gender, we all have that masculine and feminine duality in our lives, right? Dualities come up right here, right now. Transform with Raven. You might need to look up what Raven means for you in your life at this time, and maybe get some Raven feathers if you can. Put a picture of a raven on one of your Facebook, profiles, or whatever you got going on one of your social media profiles or something at this time. What have we got here? Accept your gifts. Oh my gosh, transformation going on here. This is almost the warrior woman when she's not so fiery and her finger is up to her third eye. Yes, Spirit is saying that you are blocking your gifts. Now, you might be a fantastic tarot reader. You might be a fantastic psychic medium. You might be a fantastic florist, for all I care. Your spiritual element still comes from what it is that you do with gusto, with love, with passion, regardless. It doesn't have to be in the holistic therapies and spiritual industries. It's still your gift, okay? You need to accept it and pull in that warrior energy. Archangel Metatron is here, and he's saying, yeah, people need to go and tap into the Akashic record at this time. Or if you're not interested, he said, I'm putting a raven up on your screen. Please do some research or tap into the energy of the tree of life, where that root runs right back to its roots. And again, the word roots come up. Can I have another one, please? Oh, look, spiritual journey. There you go. There you go. And I was coughing at the very start of this. So this woman, accepting one's gifts. Now this woman or man, whoever, has now actually embraced that level of what they've got going on. And the throat chakra has sort of swirled right from within, and it's going up. So the throat, the crown, the third eye, and the chakra above it, the soul star chakra, is all in combination. And I have said that multiple times, that anything from the throat up can be classed as just one chakra, depending on what's open and what one's doing. So that is so beautiful. This is all about your spiritual journey. Get a book, cut clippings out of newspapers, print things out off the computer, really put a bit of love and energy, make it a little project for yourself. How long for? Until pile 2 gets sort of through this energy. Basta's saying 1 full moon and a week. 1 full moon and 5 Sundays is what she's saying. 1 full moon and 5 Sundays. So that would be, to me, a month and 5 days. Thank you, Bast. So you need to sort of focus on that for the next month and 5 days. Can I have one more of those cards before I go to another pile? Oh, the mountain. I love this card. I said to my fiance yesterday, oh, babe, this card's so beautiful. Look at her hair. Again, the blue is pouring out of her hair. It's like a river. So you have accepted your gift. You have accepted what you need to go on. You're bringing in that level of duality into what you've got going on. You could be a really spiritual person, religious or spiritual or both. And there could be people in your life that aren't like that at all. And you don't know how to bring that level of duality. Bast is saying it's not about everybody else. Stand in your glorious power. Bast is saying light a red candle as well. If you can light a red candle, that would be good. Just light, doesn't have to be big. It can be scented. It can be unscented. It's completely up to you. She will just know that you've done it. And she wants you to know, particularly with pile 2, to keep your eye out for ravens, for pictures of trees, and for pictures of cats, okay? Literally. Or you might hear cats. Right. Wow. High fucking energy. I'm going to pull out my own little deck. What have we got here? What have we got? Bast, what do you want to say to these guys here? She just wants you to know, actually, that you've done a lot more work than probably what you're acknowledging. Or, you might have had a bit of a break or a rest period because you haven't know which way to turn, because you've got these unknown feelings going on from past life influences. Bast is saying, congratulations, you've got the message. And so awake are you right now. You're awoke, Oracle. Now, wow. Fairy. Ooh. Can I have 2 more, please? I've got a Bast card in this deck. It'll be interesting to see if it comes out in any of these piles today. Duality. Look, a double duality, okay? And, oops, a whole heap of just flicked out. Really, Bast? Okay, what have we got? St. Michael, water element. Now that water came through with that other card, okay? All right. Seasonal, Metatron, there he is. Horus, moon. Oh my God, the other pile had a Mun-Ra, the sun. Now Horus has come up and she's goddess of the moon. And we've got spade. Okay, so give me a second here. Woo. So, Oracle, Bastet saying, go and get the information that you need from your own sources. Again, with the little snail, there's multiple meanings. I can't believe he's there. He's so cute. There's multiple meanings with that, but you are the oracle at this time. If something doesn't feel right, it's not right. If you want to research something really random and ridiculous that you wouldn't normally research, it's going to lead you down some sort of a mental rabbit hole and you're going to go, holy fuck, that was epic. Just roll with it, you know. Then we've got fairy. So this literally means that there are that the fae are in your life at this time. There are fairies or a fairy around you, or you need to work with and invoke the fairies. Bas said that if you want to actually light a candle for the fae, you can light a soft pink candle and sprinkle it with sugar, either in front of it or around it or on top of it, or roll sugar through it, okay? Now we've got down here St. Michael, so that speaks for itself. Archangel Michael is helping you cut cords, cut situations, and cut through the bullshit to get to the levels of information that you need at this time, so you don't have this unknowing feeling and your past life influences are cleared. Okay, we've got, oh, I'm running out of time. We've got the water card, which I said earlier, that could mean you're a water sign. It could mean you live near water. It could mean nothing to you at all. If it doesn't mean anything, just disregard it. But the other card come out in the mountain with her hair as that river, and I did say that's a body of water. So you could just be in your emotional power at this time. And we've got spade, so call a spade a spade. If somebody's bullshitting you or you know something not to be true, well, that's what it is. Call a spade a spade. Duality, this is that duality. This is a double message. We've got double duality here today, guys, okay? So this is Spirit's way of saying to you, Bastet saying, every evil, there's a good. Every God, there's a peasant, or what have you. If there wasn't for the followers, Bastet saying, if it wasn't for the love and dedication of the human species, that these beautiful God and goddesses wouldn't be thriving the way they are now in the different spirit realms and in their greater glory. And Spirit is saying that a peasant doesn't mean not a god. It's just a figure of speech from a different time. Yeah, we know. Okay, so we've got Horus, the moon. So goddess of the moon. So again, that's that duality. Bring in that element. Work with the moon, water sign there, and the full moon is coming up. So see what messages Horus has for you at this time. Look it up somehow. We've got Metatron, and we know why he's here, because he's in with Bass. And we've got seasonal. And this is working on yourself, coming from that ritualistic element that you're doing, coming from that space in yourself where you know you got to get down to business. It's strictly business. Pull out your robe if you've got a robe. If you do ritual stuff and that, now's the time to be serious about cutting those cords and moving through those spaces. We've got here Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. Wow. Focus. Oh, it's got keys hanging off the bottom of it. Okay, and another one, please. We've got two here. We've got Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. Oh, shit. And we've got two swords here in this crystal ball, okay? And there's a bumblebee there. Bumblebees represent community, okay? Wow. We've got choices here. And we've actually got three swords because we had the St. Michael card come out, all right? And that's the sword. So this is a genuine message. You might have to cut through 3 layers of shit to get to what you need. And we've got fallen angels, spiritual narcolepsy. Yes. Oh, thank you very, very much. Wow. Spirit is saying this is to do with you not remembering. This is about you being stuck in your crown space. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I've come so far down the line. Why don't I feel any different? Am I being ungrateful? Or like, what's my next step? And why don't I know which way to turn? I can give everybody else the right information, but I can't seem to bloody help myself. You know what I mean? So we've got one more card I'm pulling out here. This pile's gone way over time, and I've really got to cram the next one in. So I've just got limited space on my phone. Oops. This one says health. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's fantastic. This sort of ties in with pile 1. So while you're actually working on yourself and getting what you need to do and cutting cords and going through your spiritual journey, the door will open. Yeah, Bastet's saying, oh, there's a couple of different people that's coming into your life that are sitting in the wings waiting for you. But until you hit that next little bit of spiritual growth there, they can't come in because the vibration is different. Right, pile 3. Oh, unmarked trail. Revelation. Wow. Wow. Cool, Bast. What have we got going on? Just so everybody knows, as I've done in every pile, there's a little baby snail there. I love it. So we've got limited time here, guys. We've probably got about 7 or 8 minutes tops. All right. What have we got going on here? Bast, what channeled messages do you have for pile 3? What information is for pile 3 at the moment, please? Okay, we've got building your world, creation, expansion, networking. Wow. Okay, already. Just give me a minute. And we've got loss, lack, fear, and victimization. Whoa, a lot of owls in all these piles. Okay, Bass says to stop pulling out cards. Sorry, that's just my little 10-year-old in the background. He's just putting his earphones on if you heard a noise. Okay, so this pile is for those people that have just come through an aha moment, some sort of an ascension, some sort of a realization, a revelation as such. Building your world, creation, expansion, networking. This is for those people that feel like they've come through some sort of a veil. You've had some sort of a spiritual upload or an ascension, and you might have gone through an actual, like, oh, I've been through a spiritual ascension. There's more than one type of ascension. You could just be higher to your, closer to your higher consciousness, for example, and have that level of communication and faith in yourself with your next lot of movements. And this is bringing forward that creation, expansion, and that networking. Don't be surprised who crops up in your life at this time. Power number 33. Now this one here says loss, lack, fear, victimization. This is what you've come from. This is what you're growing from. If you're still in that mindset now, it won't be for very long. In the next couple of days, that's all going to shift. We've got setting boundaries, threshold, protection, honor. Now, there's Sekhmet in the background there, lioness, okay? Bast and lioness. As I said earlier, Bast is the more gentler version of Sekhmet, but don't be fooled. Bast is very, very powerful and will crack down on people, okay? So we've got setting boundaries, threshold, protection, and honor. This woman's got her hands open to receive, and she's got energy pouring out of her hands. What Bast is saying is that Bast will turn into Sekhmet energy if needed, okay? And not to worry. And we've got courage. Holy shit, look at this card. Oh, wow. Strength, fierceness, and family. Woo! And what we're talking about right here, right now, gang, is soul tribe, okay? Soul family. Yes, our children are our soul tribe. Of course, they're our children. Yes, certain siblings. Yes, work colleagues. Yes, this, yes, that. But there's a whole lot of family coming into your life that you don't even know are out there waiting right now. They are your soul family. You could be a star seed. We've got portal, infinite mind awakening consciousness. Yes, this woman's crown is off the hook. She's got her hand over her shoulder. She's sort of not blocking her solar plexus, and she's not blocking her heart. She's protecting it, and that's what that card there is. You've got that fierceness, that strength, and you've got that threshold protection. Take that step into that next element, because you have had that ascension. You've crossed the threshold, and Spirit's saying, for those of you that haven't yet, when you've still got that little bit of ego energy going on. Now, the last reading I've done about a week ago for YouTube was actually about channeled collective messages. It wasn't a pick-a pile, and it was actually about ego death. It did come up through there, so maybe you need to check that out if you haven't already, because either way, you've crossed that threshold anyway, and you've got it moving forward for you right now. Amazing. What have we got here? Oh my God, I'm going to run out of fucking time. I really apologize. It just can't be helped. We've got fern. Oh, you might need to go on earth. There's that masculine element. Wow. You might need to tune up your masculinity, okay, and go out and have some time in nature. Offerings to yourself. And we've got womb. I did say before about trusting yourself. Look, that woman's got 3 eggs in there. Whether that means something to you or not, I don't know. There is a bird whispering beautiful information, soul knowledge into this woman's life. Firm. You might feel like you belong with the elementals or the fae, for example, or you might actually be a druid. You might have a love for the green man. This could be another indication of green man at this time. You need to look up what those messages mean just for you. Make offerings to yourself. Make offerings to your higher self. This woman's jacket is actually sun, moon, and stars. So this is definitely a star seed pile. You've got family coming in. Can I have 2 more of these? Okay, we've got drought. Yeah, and we've got prophetic dreams. Woo! So what Bastet is saying is that those people that have come through that drought, when it comes to that other card over here, okay, this one here, the loss, lack, fear, and victimization, you might have felt left out in the cold, not even the cold. You might have just felt, there you go, the sun's bearing down. There's a Munra again. You might have felt as if you had been isolated on your journey and that nobody understood, or you couldn't get the information or the knowledge that you needed. And Bastet is saying, please have faith. It was all part of the growth. That's what this lack card's coming up for. And the prophetic dream. Spirit is saying you're going to be having these dreams if you haven't already, or you might feel that the path that you're walking on is quite familiar from times gone by. I'm not surprised. We've got music. So get messages from music. Definitely listen to that 174 hertz at this time with the womb. This is just that level of creativity and creation for those, okay? Offerings to yourself. Be grateful. Treat yourself. Treat others how you like to treat yourself, okay? We've got Gaia, Mother Earth. Yes, that was with the Fern card. I did say people need to go out there and get that crack-a-lackin'. Can I have 2 more of these? Oops, one's flipped over. Of course it is when I'm running out of time. Where is it? Oh, look! Bastet card came out. I just said before in pile 2, I was wondering if the Bastet card would come out of any of these bloody piles. And what's this card here? Ancestors. Yes, you've got Soul Tribe coming in. This is definitely for those people who feel as though they are star seeds. Can I please have a few more cards? Bastet is saying that you have come so far down the line. You've got that real independent energy about you, and people are noticing it but can't pinpoint what that is. She said congratulations and keep that up. Bastet is actually saying that there are some gifts coming for this particular pile, for pile 3, and it might be gifts in ways that you wouldn't imagine. It could be somebody gives you a book or a book voucher. It could be, you know, somebody puts you onto a fantastic podcast. It's that type of gifting that's going to change your outlook and help you raise. We've got Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. Whoa, this pile is just amazing, okay? Your ancestors are all up in your grill. They're helping you with this. Oops. We've got dancers on one foot, a balancing act. Yep, don't overexert yourself. Horseman, herald of change. There's change. There's the womb card, which is about growth and change and creativity. And the first card that came out for you guys today was also about growth and creativity. Sorry, all the cards are falling down. Okay, creation, expansion, and networking. Don't mind that. I'll pick it up later. We've got heart, home, compassion. Woo! There's the red that I've mentioned in every pile. Wear red at this time. Stimulate that root chakra to help all the other chakras push off the energy up through your core. We've got Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. Amen to that. So what are you saying, Bastet? Bastet is saying that people do need to have a break, but not a break. Look, there's that red heart up here too. Look. That is definitely your heart space. Focus, please. Doesn't want to focus. Focus. Just because I'm going to get it. Bastet is saying that people really do need to rest and rejuvenate if you can, but not in a way that people, oh, I just shat myself. Oh, fucking something frightened me. My black cat, Salem, and just nudged against me. Whoa. Bastet says you need to rest in ways that you wouldn't actually anticipate. And that could be going on a 5K hike through a mountain somewhere. The Fern card did come up. It's that type of energy that needs to be expelled. You'll get clarity while you're out there. Look at this. Your final card says opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. Oh my goodness. Ancestors are nudging this with Bastet. They're working together. I did say this is about star seeds and soul tribe, that type of energy coming up. And I did say Bastet said people in this pile will be getting gifted with things that you wouldn't expect. And that card, the opportunity, says for itself. Can I just have one more real quick? Oh my God, love. Love is in the air. Great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. Wow! There we go. Woo! Oh, like double peace symbols. All right. Much love. Blessed are the witches. Blessed be. Thank you, Bastet. Humble. I'm humbled. Thank you so much. I love you, Bastet. I'll be with you over the full moon. Shout out to everybody. Please like, share, subscribe. Look me up on Facebook for Sage Circle, my group. And also my other group on there is Witches of Xanadu. I share with a girlfriend, but Sage Circle is just mine. So, whew, much love. Blessed be. Bye.